uneventful departure and nice and calm in Pender Harbor. We're just going to motor out a little ways. There's a few little broken islands and reefs to get through here to get out into a larger body of water. That's on the east side of Texada. It's a lot of fun staying at Pender Harbor, but it wasn't our final destination this time. So we're excited to be on the move again and off to see new places. Too strong, and what I've decided to do is just unfurl the head sail and keep the engine on. So it's called motor sailing, and what I'm able to do is maintain my speeds of over 6 knots, or at the minimum 6 knots. And what I've done is I've dropped the RPMs on the engine. So normally for me to motor at 6 knots with no sails up, I have to do 2800 RPM, and right now I've dropped it down to 2000 RPM. With my head sail, I'm still getting speeds of 6 knots or more. That's a good speed, and the motor's not working too hard. I'm not burning a lot of fuel. Died off quite a bit, so we rolled up the head sail and bumped up the RPM on the engine back to 2800. For a while we were doing over 7 knots with the head sail out and motoring at 2000 RPM. So that made good time for us. Well, we just went through the Copeland Islands, and they're very scenic. It's all a protected area, all the Copeland Islands. And I guess there's a few anchorages in there, but it's all fairly deep. And we have 11 miles to go until we're in Desolation Sound. So getting excited now. The wind's turned a little. It's really light still, but it's kind of off the beam right now, so that's like a northwest. And that's good. I always say anything out of the west is best in terms of sunshine and good weather. We were dealing with a little bit of current before the Copeland Islands, so it slowed us down about 1 knot. But we're back up to 6 knots for motoring, and yeah, we should be there in less than 2 hours, according to this GPS. So it's 3 p.m. so we should be there by 5, just like I had hoped. Well, still got 11 miles to go, so we'll see if that stays accurate. We made it to Desolation Sound Marine Park, and we just anchored in Melanie Cove. It's kind of in the back of the area, so it's a little quieter and a good spot to call home base for a few days. Tomorrow we plan on doing a little fishing. I've got a couple rods and we bought some lures, and we have to get the line put on the reels because I haven't done that yet this year. And yeah, we'll go exploring a bit, but for now we're just gonna cook some dinner. Well, I'm gonna cook the dinner. I think the forecast for tomorrow is rain, but we'll see. Still in a pretty awesome spot, so whether it's raining or sunny. Tons of our views. So Shay has the handheld GPS, and she's doing 2 knots.
No, 1.9.
Oh, 1.9. There she goes. So we've just been having a little fun exploring around the area, and this is high tide, so tomorrow we're going to come out at low tide and see what everything looks like. It might be raining tomorrow, that's why we wanted to come out tonight. and the forecast says 2 days of rain ahead of us, so we'll see if that happens. And yeah, beautiful evening though. Cujo's a bit restless. Can you keep control of that dog, please?
I'm trying.
All right. So we're just gonna head back. We had dinner, big spaghetti dinner, which we're all stuffed, and yeah, we'll probably play some cards later and just enjoy the rest of the night, relax a bit. This area with all the boats is called Prito Haven, and we're at the far right in Melanie Cove. I'm not sure if you can tell which boat is ours, but it's the first sailboat on the right bay. So to get to Melanie Cove, you have to go into Prito Haven first, and then it's right at the back.
Can I go faster now?
You have anything else to add?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nothing?
Nope.
How about just a little, how the day went?
Oh, fun. Long.
Long day.
Yeah.
Are you glad to be here?
Yep. Yeah, it's nice.
It's a good spot.
Yeah.
Just give you a personal interview.
Glad to be here. Yeah.
Life is good?
Life is good, yeah.
Yeah. And how about you?
Good.
Yeah, you glad to be here?
Yes.
Is it as nice as you'd expected?
Yeah.
Pretty peaceful, hey? Nothing else to say?
No. Oh, look at the seal. Oh, he just went under.
Oh, well,
Look, he was like this and he went up.
I can see the ripples. He was right there.
Oh, look at.
Oh, wow. Is that a fish?
No, that was him, I think.
So can you hear that if you listen carefully? It's silence. It's so nice here. You hear the odd person talking on the boat, but wow, is it ever quiet here. So I could definitely get used to hanging out here for a bit. And the kids just took Cujo in to shore one more time, and they decided to row because it was so nice and quiet they didn't want to start the engine and disturb everyone. So they're rowing in. Shay's rowing in, Tate's rowing back. And I said, I'll just sit here and enjoy the silence and the peacefulness of this place. And that's it. The sun is down and it's kind of the end of the day. So I guess that's it for today, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.